For the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, there's the clearance. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I would say this guy, Ronald Araujo. You have a real defender's defender in him, Peter.
It's Lewandowski! Ceballos. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Speculative strike. Now, who's going to be first to this?
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Camavinga. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Koundé. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Can he finish? There it is! That was easy, almost too easy.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
Madrid have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Vinicius Junior. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Lewandowski. Camavinga. And it's Iniesta. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Fran Garcia is in a really good position out wide. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Rafinha clears. Rudiger. João Cancelo gets over and intercepts. Lewandowski. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Cruyff finds himself offside. Ceballos.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Out to the left it goes. And the first 45 minutes are up. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
It's a dressing room.
Cruyff! He's got away with one there.
Really got in the face of his opponent to set it up. It's great grafting.
Camavinga and Dani Ceballos. Mbappe. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Has a look and has a go. Trying their luck again.
Well, I'm not quite sure whether these longer range attempts are a tactic trying to test the goalkeeper or whether they haven't got enough craft in their game to play their way through, but it's not working. They need a fresh idea.
And it's Iniesta. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And here's Cruyff.
Barcelona showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Interesting ball. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's onside. Has a go! It's there! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive.
It's Climate! Yes, it's there! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
He's having a go!
Patrick Kluivert. Substitution in progress.
And here's Messi. Messi! Goulet. Now it's Mbappe. Cruyff. And Cruyff! Oh, that could cost them.
Cruyff knows only too well how important the chance was. He snatched at it.
Fran Garcia. And here's Cruyff.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Iniesta concedes a free kick for that. Fran Garcia looking for the run. Played into space out wide. Oh, nice touch. Five minutes left on the clock.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Oh, nicely intercepted.
4 added minutes.
That looks a
have been
cracking
indicated.
ball. De Jong. There will be 4 extra minutes. Couldn't squeeze it through. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So that is it. The end of the road. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Barcelona really looked like they were just second to everything, disjointed even. Yeah, it was a high-intensity game, and
Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. As you can see, there's been a terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here, points of access hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates, but regardless of that, there's a great feel here and much excitement for the game ahead. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Chiesa. I think that's offside, yes it is.
it's a privilege to see the defensive great that is Franco Baresi.
Absolutely.
A marvellous tactical brain married to good pace and a technical ease.
Nicely weighted ball. This might spell take. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Barcelona! There is the breakthrough!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And he was quick to react. That has not gone well. Looking for options for movement. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Bellingham. And here's Messi. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Ernest.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Mbappe. Now it's Griezmann. Griezmann will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Courtois sends that a long way. Messi, and that interception was... Oh, what a mistake! Bellingham.
Portugal certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Bellingham. Now White. Now it's Chiesa. Chiesa! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Baresi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Adams. And we've reached half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal. And that is the state of it at the break, 1-0.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
And the second half gets underway.
Portugal need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
And it's Messi. Griezmann, well seen, saw that coming. Forwards and with intent.
Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Some resolute defending there. That's been cut out, well played. Ernest. And it's played forward. Chiesa. And the shot! It's in!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
Gorgeous! Just gorgeous!
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Portugal grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
The attendance for this match was 72,306.
Chiesa, he's got away. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. There's the hit! Goal! Portugal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Beckenbauer calmly anticipates. Neymar, Vinicius Junior, chance! He scores! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Lobbed in behind. There will be a throw-in. Bellingham. Got a shot away! Off the post! Cleared away. Now that is commitment to the cause. Portugal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. They've played it short. Mateus. Chiesa.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Real chance! Goal! Portugal! And they've got their lead back. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Oh, this is fully deserved for me.
Now the finish! It's a goal! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! Was there ever any doubt?
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Portugal do have a chance to counter here. And the pass is intercepted. So what can they make of this? Marquinhos cuts out the pass. And there goes the final whistle. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Mateus, voted man of the match and deserved. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening
Hello,
for a game of
everybody,
football
and welcome
to
to
which we
today's
look
match.
forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward to a feel-good game. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. The action has... Chance! Cleared without complication.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
And the shot! And the second time! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first! Ronaldo at his razor-sharp best there.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, no joy this time. And he's managed to get rid. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That's a shade optimistic. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
A real chance if he can get through. And he's being shifted off it. Bellingham. Nicked it back promptly. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that wasn't far away.
The keeper felt he had that covered. Some of the crowd were less convinced. It was really well drilled.
Can he get it through? Good, played through for the wide man. And the pass is intercepted. And he's picked it up out wide. Played into the middle. Portugal with the corner, there first. Big header! Goal! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. And yes, it's him again. Portugal take a 2-goal lead and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Neymar. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And the shot! Same again, same outcome.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
De Bruyne. Oh, good read. Costa Curta, played up towards the front line, and the defence can get it clear. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Courtois punts it upfield. He's looking wide.
2 added minutes has been
He's
indicated.
picked his way through. Diving header! And he's there to belt it away. And the first 45 minutes are up. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Portugal in control at half-time, 2-0. And the action is back underway. There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Beckenbauer. And that has put paid to that. And it's Marquinhos. Now that looks a decent ball. And he welcomes it in. He's beaten, and the finish! And yes, it's there! The second half off to a spectacular start.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Oh, easy pickings there. Mbappe. No, that's been intercepted. Mateus.
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
And that interception was most necessary. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And he cuts out the supply. Cruyff. De Bruyne. Mbappe. Passing is crisp and sharp. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that has been clubbed away. Portugal are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the proverbial...
Bellingham! Oh, didn't catch it right.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed. But
speculative strike.
Substitution for Portugal, number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
So the manager can make a change for
Number
the first time in the
15,
game here.
Neymar. Number 13, Marquinhos. Number 8.
Now it's De Bruyne.
Number 2.
That's been intercepted.
Lance Beckenbauer. Coming on the field, number 9.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Number 6, Mbappe.
And he was quick to react.
Number 18.
Very much into the last knockings.
Number 4, Nesta.
Mohamed Salah.
Number 3, Ruben Diaz.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Sané. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. So can they do it again? And it's been taken short. Now it's Mbappe. De Bruyne. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Portugal can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And already we're underway here. Chiesa. Looks for the finish. I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
There's a sharp little ball here. Cruyff going face to face with his great rival. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in Neymar? Not pretty, but it gets the job done. It's Neymar! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. And it's named. Now the finish! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Neymar really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Can he get it through? That is good alertness. Bellingham. No way through. Still goalless at the moment. Cruyff. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now can he find... And the shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's been intercepted. And back to the goalkeeper. Well seen, saw that coming. Oh, good read. Ernest. So what can they make of this? Aim forwards.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's looking wide. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Mbappe. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Messi. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He is through here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And that interception was most necessary.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break. 0-0. Here we go again then. A tight old game so far. Can that change now? Chance! It's there!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here. The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Barcelona draw first blood here.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
And he's intervened well there. Kulusevski. Portugal still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Sané. Now it's Sané. Heads it! And he's there to get it away.
The attendance for this match was 70,000.
Portugal have it back and they can go again. He's found a way through. And that's a good... Has a go! They've done it! Two to the good! They have breathing space!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
De Ligt. Nice sequence of passes this. For Musiala. Passing nice and neat. It's a good spell of possession, this. Shot at goal! And he's there to belt it away. Musiala. Oh, well played. Cruyff. Ernest.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Back into the middle. Cruyff. Cruyff showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He steps in, and that's the end of that. No way through, so back it comes. And he's straight offside.
Substitutions taking place.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Haaland coming on here, a change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
Looking tidy in possession here. Musiala, passing is crisp and sharp. He's got away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Haaland. Barcelona looking to pass their way through.
Added time.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Ambitious, but just off target.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Pinches it off him. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable. Your reflections then, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in...
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear
Hello,
evening.
everybody,
Conditions
and welcome to
absolutely
today's match.
beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. The action has already started. Foot in, and he's heaved it away. And that's been won straight back. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. They're back on the ball again. Plays a sharp little ball here. Forwards and with intent.
It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential match winner, Peter, but with Roberto Carlos, I can make an exception.
He's not a defender at all, is he? He's a winger more than that.
Exactly, the Brazilian Express, up and down the line all the time, and a taker of audacious free kicks.
Well, there's the clearance. And they're quick to get it back. Hermes. Can he latch on to this? Got a shot away! That is decidedly lacking.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
He's through, now is he in? He's had a hit! And that is wildly off target.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that, if only he managed to retain his composure.
And that has been cleared. So it is still 0-0. Lahm.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Beckenbauer attempts a clearance. Mateus. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a little off target. Aimed beyond the defence. Real chance here!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Zico. Luis Suarez. Belts one. Too close for comfort. Chiesa. No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. Messi. Oh, that's a key interception. Not the most accurate pass. Lahm. Clears it out of harm's way. And it's played forward. Fiddles it through.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
He's got a side of goal! And there is the half-time whistle. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless.
It is now time for our special lottery. Please
So they
grab
head
the
in
tickets you were
no
given
further
when walking
forward.
through the
The
gates.
score here, still 0-0.
Substitutions taking place.
And the second half gets underway.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
Real chance! It's in!
Boom! There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. And he's there to belt it away.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And that has been
The
clubbed
attendance
away.
for this match was 72,306.
Spread it left. Chiesa looking to get on the end of this. Time and again they are repelled. They've managed to get it away. And they've got a throw. Chiesa. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cleared without complication.
Portugal showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Substitution for Portugal. Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 14, Chiesa. Number 13,
Mbappe
Marquinhos.
gets his pass
Number
away.
8, number
Oh,
2,
played right into his path.
Franz Beckenbauer. Coming on the field,
Cruyff.
number 9,
Your impression so far, Jim?
Haaland.
Well, the time has
Number
arrived to
6,
start taking risks. They may
Mbappe.
well be happy just to level
Number
this.
18, Eder Militao. Number 4, Nesta. Number 3,
Threads one in.
Ruben Diaz. Substitution.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Haaland.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Time is running out here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Shapes to shoot. Now, who's going to be first to this?
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Can he finish?
There will be 3
That's
minutes
great
added
defending
time.
to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Oh, well played, well played. And he's quick to get it clear again. Haaland. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
Well, there's no shortage of effort and commitment from them. They were just undone by that second half goal.
Thank you for your cooperation.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. As you can see, there's been a terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here, points of access hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gate. He's got the shot away! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Oh, that's well spotted. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, a lot has been said about Martin Odegaard, and some of his former coaches have mentioned the fact that he can get the ball in very small places and find solutions. And that's a rare skill which he's been able to hone on his travels, which are wide and long. Now, this is exactly what this team needs from him. Let's see if he can produce it.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but he's got a side of goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a right smile there.
Messi, and there's his chance to lead the counter.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Just eases him off the ball. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Odegaard. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Marquinhos, the ball has bounced loose now. Now Costa Curta. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Matheus Nunes, pass somewhat off target. Neymar. The pass is intercepted. Mbappe. And that's been intercepted. Mateus. And it's Neymar. And that interception was most necessary. And the whistle goes for half-time. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And we're already back underway here.
Portugal can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
Odegaard really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he's managed to get free. Mbappe has it in a wide position. Cristiano Ronaldo! It's in!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Portugal take the lead, 1-0.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth the treat.
The attendance
Mateus.
for the match was 71,649.
Mbappe, foot in. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
And it's Neymar. No outsmarting him this time. Bruno Fernandes. Some resolute defending there. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Brilliantly cut out.
France showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Spot on, Peter.
Mbappe. And he's got his cross in. Cristiano Ronaldo!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Mbappe.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's got away. Mbappe! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
And we have our very first corner. He's got tall. Loose ball. And the follow-up. Oh, that is rather wayward.
Yeah, he'll be a little vexed with himself, having done well to get there first.
Portugal still ahead by the game's only goal.
Portugal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Keeper's got good distance on that. He's in space and looking for options. Sané. And the header! And that's caused a worry or two.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Can he get it through? Well, played right into his path.
Has been indicated.
Can he finish? In he goes again! And it's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but... And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work.
Just a quick announcement.
Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening. A night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something. A beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre and the decibel levels are rising. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. We have already started here. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Great defending, strong and determined. Cruyff! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
No, he's not getting past him there. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
And time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
And for a moment, you felt that was going somewhere. Belts one! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And the goal still quivers with the sheer ferocity of the strike.
Well, as soon as it left his foot, that was destined for goal. Rocket man.
Portugal hit them. Bellingham! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Yeah, I just thought he made great use of his upper body there. It would have taken something really special to keep that out.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
And Cruyff! Floated up and over. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now that's well seen too. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Speculative strike. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Taken back almost at once. Look at this, there's the shot! And that has fair fizzed. Croatia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. And he was quick to react. And it's Cruyff.
2 minutes has been indicated.
He's had it taken off him. Big chance!
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
There's the whistle for half-time. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2-1 the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Nunez! They want to be quick to recover. Shapes to shoot! Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
He's found and the finish! No mistake! And this is getting better and better. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
Portugal take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
And that is a little undercooked. Played out to the right. Oh, good ball! Can he finish? And it's there! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, their manager seemed...
And Sonny! No, he's missed it.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. There's a sharp little ball here. Cruyff! Oh, taken with style! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Portugal tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Keeper's dealt with that. Out for a throw. Bellingham. Couldn't squeeze it through. And he's picked it up out wide. That's a throw.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Corner number 2 then. He's got full. Croatia can start a counter here. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Marquinhos. Oh, what a mistake! He is through here. Big chance! He's had a hit! He scores! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Croatia playing for pride here, the match surely beyond them. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Cataldi, nicely weighted ball. Real chance. Nunez! It's their second corner of the game.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Portugal can counter promptly here. He's got away. Fiddles it through. Has a go! Oh, extraordinary. Ernest. Got a shot away! No, not quite. Not too much more here than... And that is that. Portugal, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening.
Hello,
As you can
everybody,
see, there's
and
been a
welcome to
terrific
today's
atmosphere
match.
here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here. Points of access, hard to... Decent hit! What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Croatia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that was very necessary. Shifted upfield. Portugal can start a counter here. Clears it out of harm's way. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Nice physical challenge. Cristiano Ronaldo. So just the one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And he was quick to react. That is ended up in no man's land. He's got away. Neymar. A hefty... Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. To increase the lead. Brilliant save from Donnarumma!
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychological.
Has a goal! Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Short changes him with that pass. And it's Neymar.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He is through here. Now, can he find a finish? There's the hit! And he hits the net! Two to the good! They have breathing space! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Portugal take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Good read, needed to be. Bellingham. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Messi! Mateus gets it away. Oh, that was vital. Neymar gets to show off his quick feet. Portugal looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. That's been cut out, well played. Cruyff. Ernest. Passing nice and neat. And here's Cruyff, looking tidy in possession here. And Mateus. And here's Neymar. He has found the way through.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. The ball has bounced loose now. He's picked his way through. And that'll be the last act of the first half. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
To the staff room immediately.
Portugal in control at half-time, 2-0.
Substitutions taking place.
So off we go once more. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, and he's through the middle. Now there's a fine ball. And the shot! It's in! The second half sparked straight into life. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Croatia get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief.
Jonas! Goal!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So the lead now is 2.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
And they're back on the ball again. And it's Lewandowski. He shifted it to the flank. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
The attendance for this match
easy
was
pickings there.
70,987.
Mateus.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's shifting through the gears here. Aim forwards. Now that's well seen too. Hernes. Lewandowski. It's a sweet ball that. That has been cut short. Oh, they could be caught out here. And he's managed to get free. Goes for the header! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. Spectacular header. He really flung himself at that.
Such a good gamble to take, and one that paid off very handsomely. Good job he trusted his instincts.
Substitution for Portugal. Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Portugal choosing to
Number
make the first
15,
change.
Neymar.
So now the difference
6,
is 3.
Mbappe.
And no, that
Number
was never going to
13,
make it. Leicester
Marquinhos.
gets over and intercepts.
Number 8, coming on the field.
He's had it nicked
Number
away.
9, Erling Haaland. Number 20,
Beckenbauer
Sané.
calmly anticipates.
Number 23, Mohamed Salah. Number 18,
And he's quick to snatch it back.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Mbappe! It's loose now and they want to get it. And Messi! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Hernes. Oh, that's Sané! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Now it's Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming.
There they go, hunting again.
Messi. Bruno Fernandes.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Ernest. Now that looks a decent ball. And now they can clear their lines. Nesta spots it and that is that. Portugal really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Portugal were very impressive here, Peter. The backbone of this team is so strong, and it proved to be the decisive area.
Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening. A night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something, a beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre and the decibel levels are rising. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And as you can see, we've already started here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. That has ended up in no man's land. Stoichkov is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Can he get it through? Chiesa! So what can they make of this? Defending of the desperate variety. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Speculative strike. Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
There's a sharp little ball here. Now that's Stoichkov, and a shot! Well, there's the clearance. Now it's Sané. Now it's Chiesa. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Bellingham. No, that's been intercepted. Nicely weighted ball. Beckenbauer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Portugal yet to have an attempt on goal. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Neymar! And it's a goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And he was quick to react.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Interesting ball. And he welcomes it in. He's shifting through the gears. Oh, shooting chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's half-time here. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence, and not rush into mistakes.
And we're already back underway here.
Portugal don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't grab an early goal in this second half. They can't hold back though.
Back into the middle. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Some good work on the right flank here. And the keeper's in command. That is a little undercooked. Koundé.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. The message is clear,
The
none
attendance
shall
for this
pass.
match was
That looks a
72,306.
decent ball. He steps in, and that's the end of that. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And he cuts out the supply. And no, that was never going to make it.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, super! Tries a shot! They've done it! Portugal are level!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Portugal grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before the ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Fires from distance. Oh, the ball's run loose here. There's the hit! That is decidedly lacking.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
He's looking to set free, and now the hit!
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down and...
Looks for the finish! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Aim forwards. Stoichkov. And the pass is intercepted. He has found a way through. Away from immediate danger. And he's only too happy to take that back. Sane producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness.
2 added minutes
Now
have
it's
been
Bellingham.
indicated.
Now it's Chiesa. Well timed, excellent interception. And time is up. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Mbappe picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you could join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening. A night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something, a beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre and the decibel levels are rising. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And as you can see, we've already started here. That's a shade optimistic. And back to the goalkeeper. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I'm really impressed with this guy, Jude Bellingham. For one so young, he has wonderful intelligence and a great ability to read the game. The most expensive 17-year-old in the game too, and he's got a wonderful natural feel of space.
Yeah, I'd have picked him to Chiesa! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
He's a sharp little ball here. He's in plenty of space here. Lovely feet. He hits one! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Portugal really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Beckenbauer gathers from the goal kick. Bellingham. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Haaland. He'll try from distance. He's got a side of goal. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's been very lively at both ends.
Stoichkov is onto it in a flash. Neymar aims beyond the defence.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Koundé. Oh, easy pickings there. And they've got a throw.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves.
And now the hit! And for a moment, time stood still.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
He's had it taken off him. Well, that looks a decent ball. There's the hit! And he's really put himself on the line here. And we have our very first corner. And he gets rid in a hurry.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Speculative strike. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. The midway point of the game.
What a pleasant surprise to see how open this game is turning into. Just wondering if the two teams are going to keep...
Shapes to shoot! It's a loose ball. Neymar really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Can he get it through? And he was quick to react. Nesta. And it's Neymar. Chiesa has it out wide and in space. They're back in possession and ready to go again. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Great defending, strong and determined. Beckenbauer with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Beckenbauer has been given a red card for the denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law. He's got to go.
Substitution for Portugal, number 9, Erling
So, time for
Haaland.
changes on
Number
both
15,
sides, actually.
Neymar. Coming on the field, number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 8.
Now it's Torres.
Substitutions taking
Belts
place.
one.
The attendance for this match was
Oh, a very decent attendance.
72,306.
Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Mateus.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Havertz making good progress on the right-hand side. He's looking to set free a runner. Showing great feet there. He has found the way through. Whatever he had in mind. Cruyff! It's there!
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Havertz!
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And Torres! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Well read, nice interception. It's a good run down the left-hand side.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
He can get that clear. Hops for safety. No,
There will be 3
again there's
minutes
no
added
way
time.
through. That's headed upfield. And the pass is intercepted. So that's it. It is all over. Portugal have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Cruyff picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Yeah, it was a fairly stern test with very little between two teams that scrapped for everything.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of
everybody,
football
and welcome
to
to
which we
today's
look
match.
forward immensely.
Portugal
It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward to a feel-good game. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Messi, and there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, good read. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Played out to the left flank. Chiesa. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Cruyff. Massive leap! And that's caused a worry or two.
Sané did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
And it's Sané. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a... And a header! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Passes coming off in quick succession here. No goals as yet.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Chiesa. Koundé did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Musiala. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Ernest is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And here's Neymar. Pass is just off target.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now this could... It's Son Heung-min! Goal! Barcelona!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Barcelona take the lead, 1-0.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Portugal certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Back into the middle, played out towards the right wing. And here's Sané. Sané! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Has a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Portugal with the corner, they're first. And it's been taken short.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He's got tall. Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here, the game still up for grabs, and the half-time score 1-0.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Portugal need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Now it's Neymar. It's Neymar! And it's in! Two to the good! They have breathing space! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Barcelona grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Portugal have their second corner now. Barcelona can start a counter here. Neymar. Oh, this is a terrific run. Looks for the finish. That was superb goalkeeping.
Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Bellingham. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Neymar. Neymar! That is decidedly lacking.
Barcelona certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Substitution for Portugal. Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
We have got changes
Number
here from both
14,
sides, in fact.
Chiesa. Number 20, Sane. Number 13, Marquinhos. Number 8,
Bellingham
coming on
looking
the
for the
field.
run.
Number 9,
Oh, that was vital.
Number 15,
Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Number 4, Nesta. Substitution in
Musiala.
progress.
It's Bellingham.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Mateus does really well to win the ball there.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's found the way through. Can he finish? Goal! Back within one. They have them in their sights again. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And that's been intercepted. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. He won't be happy with that one. Bellingham. And here's Son Heung-min.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. There will be 4 extra minutes. Mateus. Ernest. And the pass is intercepted. And that is that. Portugal can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any...
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear
Hello,
evening.
everybody,
Conditions
and welcome to
absolutely
today's match.
beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this. And the shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Well read, nice interception. He's got a sight of goal. Oh, that's quite incredible!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
So, a breakthrough already. That was good alertness. He's a sharp little ball here.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Messi. And it's De Bruyne. Costa Curta. Shifted upfield. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Sané. Chiesa.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
De Bruyne. Now Costa Curta. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Sané. And the shot! No mistake! And they're at it again in double quick time. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, the keeper has every right to have a moan at his defenders for that because they never got tight to the score. Simple as.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. De Bruyne, played out towards the right wing. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Ribéry, and he's there to retrieve it. Ernest, Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that has not gone well. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now then, the ball's come loose. Interesting ball. Oh, no joy this time. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And that's been intercepted. Cristiano Ronaldo. De Bruyne. And it's Messi. Now it's Chiesa. Engages and forces him off the ball.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Ernest. Rudiger spots it and intercepts. And the first 45 minutes are up. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Portugal sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up.
Substitution in progress.
And we're off again. Cafu makes the interception. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Looking for the runner. And the ball's gone astray. Hernandez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
And that's another good win of the ball. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Back into the middle. Might be danger. Real chance! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Portugal have themselves a chance from the spot. Gulashi looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, that looked a simple case of giving the keeper the eyes and just slipping the ball to the other side. That was clever.
The attendance for this match was 71,000.
A case now of complete control. In with the challenge, De Bruyne, and he's had it nicked away. He can run onto that. Gulashi catches it safely.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
De Bruyne. Now it's Mbappe.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Ribery for De Bruyne. Now it's Messi. And it's Ribery. Ribery. Great chance! Ernest. That has ended up in no man's land. Messi. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He's found a way through. And Messi! It is a very, very good save.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Nicely spread. Pass is just off target. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. That looks a decent ball. Played back in. He can get that clear. And smartly reclaimed. Neymar works it forward. He's shifting through the gears. Mbappe! And he hits the net. It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So is this the start of a comeback? Portugal with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. And that's that. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Cristiano Ronaldo picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Any reflections on what you've seen? Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. As you can see, there's been a terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here, points of access hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates, but regardless of that, there's a great feel here and much excitement for the game ahead. There's the hit! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Portugal clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Mbappe! That's a decent clearance. Mateus.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Messi. He's got away. Portugal leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Martinez. Cruyff is on his own. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Mbappe. De Bruyne. Messi. Ribery. Fires from distance. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
And it's Messi. De Bruyne. He's had it taken off him. Mbappe.
Oh, great feat that.
And he's managed to get free. Great defending, strong and determined. Ribery. Barcelona finding their passes. And it's Cruyff. He's looking to set free a runner. And here's Messi. And Messi! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Martinez bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, that has not gone well.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Portugal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And now they can clear their lines.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's half-time here. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Peter, this is far from a lost cause. Yes, they've been hit once by a pacey opposition, but they've asserted more control and look capable.
Portugal happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And the game has already resumed here. Portugal carrying a one-goal lead. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Got a shot away! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Hernandez. Chance to shoot now!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a form of... Cruyff! It is a corner. Portugal have their second corner now. In with a header! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Portugal have their third corner. Climbs up big! Really well taken goal. Two to the good! They have breathing space. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
This match was 71,898.
Portugal grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's a throw.
Substitution for Portugal. Number 17, Lautaro Martinez. Number 6, Mbappe. Number 10, Messi.
Another throw in.
Number 8, number 13, Marquinhos. Coming on the field, number 9, Erling Haaland. Number 15, Neymar.
Footballing width
Number
usually
23,
identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Nesta.
Well, he certainly
Number
wasn't in the mood to
21,
take any risks.
Cafu. Substitutions taking place.
Has a look and has a go. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Tries a shot! He's missed, but not by that far. He is... Can he put it away? Yes! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! An act of charity gratefully received. And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Has a go! It's in! And they are right back within touch!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So is this the start of a comeback? That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Mohamed Salah. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Portugal have themselves a chance from the spot. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
To increase the lead. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
So now the difference is 3. Some really good ball movement.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
And De Bruyne! He's kept it out just. And he's picked out the run. Neymar. And that is the last effort of the game. Portugal can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Portugal showed us why it's so important to seize the initiative. Once in front, they grew in belief and rarely looked at risk.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.